What's up, everybody? It's Mount Kid here, coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? One thing I forgot to do last night was give my recap slash review on this week's episode of The Cape, episode 6, entitled Goggles and Hicks. Yeah. Bottom line, guys, episode 6, this was really good. This was a really good episode. For all those that are still sticking around and continue to watch it, this was actually a really good episode. Basically, the story goes, the plot of this episode was Vince, aka the Shadow, basically is seriously hurt. He's over time, we should have seen this coming. He's constantly being the Cape nonstop without any rest, really gonna cause him some injuries. He's got some broken ribs. So pretty much Max basically tells Vince to take a day off. You're not invincible, which was really good to see that, that the character, he's hurting, he needs to take some time or let his body recuperate. The human body is not really capable of going non-stop without seriously injuring yourself, and we see that in this episode. So basically, while Vince is on vacation, basically taking his day off, Peter Fleming, aka Chess, hires 2 professional hitmen killers known as Goggles and Hicks, and they're also members of the Tarot, the same group of assassins that the character Kane was a member of in the episode 2, known as Tarot. And Fleming wants them to kill the Cape. Google and Hicks makes a pretty cool combination, because Goggles is the guy that he will basically infiltrate you, get to know you, who you are, everything like that. Then Hicks would come in and finish you off. And they showed this before in one scene where they showed where a man was in Afghanistan, and Hicks found him and he just took him out. One shot, he sniped him. So that was mainly what the story was about. But once again, good character development. But meanwhile, on the flip side, we have Dana, Vince's wife. She confronts Marty, Vince's ex-partner, who framed him, after he is promoted. He's basically promoted to chief of police, and she wants to know the truth, what's going on, because it seems that when Vince was being framed as being Chess, there were homeless people down in those railroad tracks where they were, that actually saw the people do this to Vince. But the ARC security force rounded all those homeless people up, and Dana's getting upset. She wants to know the truth, and she knows Marty is hiding something from him. Okay, and so in between that, we have back to Vince. He's being tagged and being tracked by Goggles and Hicks, and at first they were going to take him out by this computerized flying turret, and they got Vince a couple of times, but it was lucky for his cape, which is made up of spider silk. It's what Max said, spider silk is 10 times stronger than Kevlar. It was able to block the bullets. In the end, Vince was able to destroy the flying turret gun, and then Hicks came in on foot. Goggles even blacked out the whole city of Palm City, basically, just to find him. That was where it really got interesting. That scene actually was good, because in that scene, Max, Vincent, and Oral had to use their heads, and they were able to divide and conquer, basically. Get the head of the snake first. You cut off the head of the snake, what happens? Snake's dead. So they went after Goggles first and left Hicks. But right even before that, Vince got his licks in on Hicks. But even meanwhile, Trip, Vince's son, has finally made a friend. He's made a friend now. Nobody's actually calling him the son of Chess. He's made this new friend that moved downstairs from him, and they hit it off very well. But in the end, they were able to defeat Goggles and Hicks. Even with Vince's broken ribs, he was still able to do it. And Hicks comes in and basically says, "Where's my partner, my brothers in arm?" And they kind of tell him, but they also show that they have a little bit of a code of honor. Like, they gave Vince all the data they had on him, his identity, everything. They knew exactly who he was. And Vince said to them, "If I ever catch you in my city again, the whole routine, then all bets are off." But that's not really what he said. But he said something like, "I'm going to rip your eyes out and pour my coffee down there," or something like that. It was kind of funny. And that only because of the fact that Peter Fleming fired them, because they didn't kill the Cape. But once again, like I said, this was a really, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. It's improving, guys. It really is improving. Episode 6 was a really good start for all those that want to jump back on this show, that thought the first 5 episodes, the first episode was good, but the next 4 was lacking. This is the episode to watch to really say, okay, it's getting better. There seems to be more plot twists coming. Will Dana uncover the truth? Will Marty finally, will he get his coming? Will he get his? Will Vince go after him? There's so many things that could happen in these episodes, but it's getting really good. I was glad to see that they went back to the Tarot, the assassin group. We saw 2 more members. Hopefully we'll see more down the line. But the next episode next week is called The Leech. It's going to be a 2-part episode, so I'm looking forward to that. Seems now they're going to get really more into the supernatural part of the Cape, and this is going to be good. But I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought about it. And this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. I'm out.